always fascinated by what happens on a floor when you see patients using music, taking advantage of either a music channel that might be on the television rather than watching, all the trauma that you see on TV every day. And those nurses that bring around music carts that will have different selections of music and teach them how to blend relaxation and imagery and music as they are trying to maybe sleep better or working with acute or chronic pain, and the difference that it makes. In the it was in the mid 80s, we really began to focus very much on helping patients, co-create with them their ability to learn how to use these techniques of relaxation. And certainly music was a big part of that. And I can remember one woman that just stands out in my mind, one of the first people that it really hit me what this means. And she had severe Raynaud's. And what that is there's decreased blood flow to the hands, and her hands were always just ice cold. And she had such poor circulation to her fingers that literally once a nail would start growing out, it was so brittle that it would just, flip off. But anyway, the thing that she did was choose music, and it was harp music. And after about 3 weeks, her ability to warm her hands, learning how to use imagery to truly have that experience of what warm hands would feel like, and all of the ways of bringing a new awareness to the sensations of what normal hands felt like. Because her image had been, they're awful, they're ugly, they hurt, I can't keep nails. And she would, constantly just walk around, beautiful woman, but she'd walk around like this, and you'd never be able to see her hand. She was just so embarrassed about her inability to keep nails. And then she learned these skills. So that's just one example. But I think the challenge that we have with the people that we have the privilege of taking care of and really walking that journey during illness is to help them look at stress and anxiety. People don't choose to be in clinics or hospitals, and there is a very short stay now with patients. And when we can help them in those periods of time when nurses or people are not in there to integrate these skills, it will help them in their ability to do this. It's very interesting. I had a friend that went in for a cardiac cath yesterday, and he had a 95% blockage in his in his coronaries, and he's scheduled for a triple bypass. And it was just fascinating. He is a musician. And to talk with him over the phone, he said, I'm really scared. And no one had talked to him about, it was just, what to expect for surgery and so forth. And I said, you know what you can do for yourself? Think about the joy that you get from music. Just imagine that you were there either playing your guitar, one of your slow pieces, or you're singing your song. Feel that vibration. And every time that you feel yourself getting anxious or afraid and don't know what you're going to do, just go back to that place of music. And he said, this is amazing. Thanks. And I can't wait to talk to him because I think it will make a difference because music is his life. I'd like to say a little bit about stress. I know that everyone that's going to be watching your video certainly understands life at its fast pace. It's hectic. We all have more on our plates that we can possibly get done in a day's time. And our responsibility is truly to learn how to care for ourselves. If we aren't caring for ourselves, we can't care well for others, and we can't really be in good relationship with the people we live with, the people we work with, and the people that we're working with in the community.